I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and what just happened? First of all, hello Seth Rollins, welcome home. I forgot how good that belt looked on you, and my goodness bro, have you been benching? You look swollen. I don't know if you're heel, don't know if you're face, all I know is I love you and I hate that dickhead you were standing over. So, Extreme Rules happened. In a lot of ways it was a bit Payback 2.0, the women's match, the main event, a couple of other things that felt a little bit like a rerun, only with toys attached. But let's start at the top. Dolph Ziggler versus Corbin, a low blow being the only use of the non-DQ. That's fine because, you know, it gets the whole, you know, extreme thing but saves the toys for the main show. I was fine with it, and it's nice to have the guy who's rapidly losing his hair finally get a win on pay-per-view solo. I know he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but thankfully everyone's forgotten about that thanks to booking. So we get to the main show. We get the Club versus the Usos. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, Clubs win, hooray! Despite the fact that yes, they ate a lot of Superman punches in the main event, it's nice to see the Club actually doing something and destroy those really boring brothers. You've got nothing, Usos. The Club dealt them a solid victory, and that was great. Huzzah! Then we had Rusev versus Kalisto. Gosh, the belt looks good on you, Ruru. I know you're a transitional champion. I know John Cena's coming back, and he's going to take it from you immediately. But gosh, right now, you look good on it, and that accolade, oh, it was great. I like Kalisto, I do, but I also like seeing him in pain. Does that make me a bad guy? I'm not a bad guy, I'm not a good guy, I'm just shut the f*** up. Moving on, the tag team match, the New Day won over the Vaudevillains. Gosh, doesn't Simon Gotch look like Hitler? No, doesn't he though? No, seriously, doesn't he? It's not controversial, it's just with the whole side and the mistake. He really looks like Hitler. Anyway, the New Day won, so that's good. Then you had the IC title match, the match of the night. It was amazing. I really like Fatal 4-Ways. They allow you to keep momentum whilst also making it believable that everyone's got their stuff in and everyone's selling. It's great. You can have, you know, something happen, some guy actually sells, and then another guy just leaps straight in. So it's just one of those matches where something is happening that's good all the time. And it was the match of the night. The Intercontinental title scene should be the sort of the technical spine of WWE, and these guys are, they're propping up the WWE right now. The Miz looked fantastic. He's finally found that perfect role for him. Zayn and Owens, again, it was marvelous. The haluva kick kicking off the match, reminiscent of Shawn Michaels versus Triple H versus John Cena, just starting the match with a gigantic finishing move. I loved it. And of course, Cesaro, you're great, as always. I would have liked the belt to have gone to Cesaro because I think he can do more to the belt, but, you know, it was a fantastic match. So you can't ask for more. IC title is the home of amazing wrestling once again. And then we get to Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho, which is sort of the only real blot on the night. I don't know what it was about it. Ambrose is great. Heel Jericho, stupid idiot Jericho is great. I don't know. I feel it was just like the match type. It felt so messy. Like there was just little stupid props just lying around the ring after a while, and it felt like they were just grabbing something and hitting the other guy with it. It didn't feel like there was any rhyme or reason to it. It just felt silly. The thumbtacks actually made it feel extreme. You know, thumbtacks and blood. You do get the sense that WWE is very slowly crawling away from PG, and thumbtacks, I never thought I'd see them ever again in WWE, so glad to be proven wrong. But the match itself felt messy and just, I don't know. So we get Charlotte versus Natalya. Wouldn't it be nice for a women's title match to not have a f***ing silly ending? Dana Brooke joining the Flair family. It's a bit Wyatt family, only blonde. It's like there's something evil in peroxide that's making everyone who dyes their hair with it turn bad. Dana Brooke is not a great wrestler. It sort of baffles my mind that she's been called up. The match was fine. Honestly, I'm not going to say the ending ruined a great match. It wasn't really a great match. Charlotte looks good without Ric Flair, at least. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. And then we get the main event, aka Payback 2.0. Pretty much the same match happened. It felt extreme on the outside to begin with, you know, Roman Reigns taking AJ, bashing him against the side, throwing him through the announce table, people flying through tables and through barricades. You know, that stuff felt, crunchy and lovely and all sorts of violence. But then the club got involved and the Usos got involved, and then one spear later, he kicked out of 2 Styles clashes. I know, like, the whole Roman Reigns thing is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You want to hate him, so you do. And I know AJ Styles is great. And the match was fun. It was a fun match to watch. It's just the storylines felt a little bit stagnant. Didn't feel like there was a lot progressing until Seth Rollins came out, and all is forgiven. It's just really nice to have him back. I don't know if they're going to try and keep him heel because he immediately went after the face, Reigns. I mean, either way, if he's going after Reigns, he's going to be the baby face. So who cares? I am Adam from WhatCulture.com. Let us know in the comments what you thought of Extreme Rules. I'm pretty sure it wasn't as bad as most of you were thinking, but let us know. I will see you soon. That is what just happened. WhatCulture.com are releasing a new magazine about wrestling, and it's called Wrestling. It'll have 140 pages of timeless wrestling content, including a brand new How WWE Should Have Booked written by this virulent son of a bitch. It will also have a list of the 100 best wrestling matches of all time compiled by What Culture staff and wrestling insiders. So the magazine is available to pre-order now. Follow the link in the description and enjoy WhatCulture.com's Wrestling.